is along the eastern edge of the field. The weapons that you see off to the side, there's a, we'll start from the end next to the armored car. There is a IG-8 that is a light infantry cannon that the Germans used for close support. They can fire a 75 millimeter low velocity round to take out bunkers. They also used it to take out fighting positions like trenches or trenches. It can also take out light weapons and light armored vehicles. Anything you start getting into a tank would be relatively ineffective unless you're able to hit it in the tracks or the rear of the vehicle. There's two IG-18s that are there. One's camouflaged a little better than the other. The next gun, the big one, that's a 88 millimeter flak gun. The 88 was one of the most famous weapons of the war. It's big. 88 millimeter, but it was designed originally as an anti-aircraft gun, so it could go all the way up into the air to shoot planes. It could also be traversed down, as you saw there, and it can be fired as a flight trajectory weapon to use as an anti-tank weapon. In North Africa, when they ran into tanks and they didn't have enough anti-tank weapons, they would use the anti-aircraft guns against the tanks, and they found that they were really, really effective. It became primary fixed anti-tank gun. As well as an anti-aircraft defense. 88 can take out pretty much anything that the Allies could throw in. In the redoubt, where there's a little bit of a 3-foot trench wall that's in there, there is a 75 millimeter PaK howitzer. Panzerabwehrkanone is what PaK stands for, which is for German anti-tank. Most of the weapons that you see with the Americans here, they're M1 Garand issue light infantry weapon. It's named around clip-fed ammunition that went into the gun. You can fire as quick as you pull the trigger. When you get to the end, it will make a ping noise that it ejects the clip, and it leads the load 80 rounds. It's much more effective than the Mauser. The Mauser is actually a case from 1898 design. It was a bullet that they can fire 5 rounds before they have to reload. And it's a relatively slow rate of fire compared to the firearms that they were running up against. Even the British were both actually, of course, he had the ability to top it off in 10 rounds. The Germans augmented the infantryman's rifle with the MG-34 and MG-42 light squad machine guns. And these were very innovative for the time. You can see the German squad leader moving forward, and they're using what's referred to as a Kampfdiener, or a battle line, so they're establishing their lines. You go to the prone position, so they make as small targets as possible. The armored car that's moving up is a 231. It's armed with a 20 millimeter cannon and MG-34 light squad machine gun, so it can be used as a reconnaissance vehicle and move relatively fast. The 20 millimeter would be able to penetrate any positions. Yeah, once that armored car came in, these guys realized it's kind of over. So these guys are going to mop up and take all these guys prisoner. But that armored car was kind of the thing that made the difference. That 20 millimeter could penetrate brick walls, and it could also go through entrenchment walls that are 3 feet thick. And the machine gun could lay down quite a bit of fire. 39, 40, 41 versions were produced until the American company had to cut ties with its German subsidiary because the Americans became involved in the war. But they continued producing Ford trucks throughout the war. So you can see some airborne troops with a much right. They were able to disrupt the it was very effective against repelling rounds. And it has a very low profile for our view. They can hide easily behind walls, which is even repel. High velocity gun was able to devastate most valuable documents. These are painters and pioneers that are moving up to try to attack these guys. One of the common tactical doctrines that were used during World War II, and even today, here Ukrainian, is when you have your enemy attacking you, one of the things you do is you immediately try to counterattack. So you charge at them, try to push back through their lines. Then they're not very familiar with the terrain, and if you disrupt them, you can punch a hole in their line and make it back to their line. So they're trying to mount a counterattack to move forward. In this case, the Allies are reinforcing, so now they have armored vehicles that are moving up. The first one is an M22 Locust. It's a very, very light tank that was developed by the Americans to be actually parachute dropped, liner dropped into German territory, so long as the parachute will give them more support. Because parachutes are without any sort of armored vehicles, and if they're attacked by armored vehicles like you see here, this would be a little bit of a problem for them. But the M22 is loaded with 37 millimeter cannon and coaxial propelled machine gun. It has a 2 or 3 man crew, and these were used in the later stages of the war, Big 44 and 45, a bunch of British actually, to support their units. Behind it is a Stewart light tank. The Stewart mainly service the U.S. It's an MA Rockford car. The MA designed principally in the reconnaissance vehicle. It was issued to reconnaissance companies that drug units and army, especially it has a 37 millimeter cannon, correct, machine gun, dual bore. It was very fast. It could go about 60 miles an hour. Make contact with the enemy and then be able to retreat very quickly. And its speed, while it might be armored, the speed was actually what helped it out. And it's similar to the German car. It's got 6 wheels and it's pretty big down pressure. NCOs and officers in the field, high-rated flyers and very close range. But the 45 caliber was very effective at close range. You can see the troops also using the armored vehicles for cover, like you saw the Germans earlier, which helps them forward that cover. They can move up to a position, and it makes them a lot easier to jump off and go across this. Go, go.